Apex.
Oh, bro, hold on. I just wanted to make sure. Did I even have that written down here?
You do now.
Apex. I do now. Well, let's add it on. What did you want to talk about Apex? It's not all the time that you bring news. So hit me. What do you got?
It's news that makes me happy.
Oh, well.
They're down 75% of their viewer base.
Why does that make you happy?
Because I'm so sick and tired of battle royales, man. I want to see them fall, bro.
Couldn't it be somebody else fall, though? Because Apex actually was different.
They were different, but they were the same. That's the problem.
Well, it's a battle royale. I mean, that's like saying,
no ranking,
first-person shooter.
No ranking. No battle royale. No battle royale's done that yet.
No.
Where they actually have a legit ladder or ranking.
Which makes you wonder why people are so adamant about them having it when nobody else has it.
Yes, but I think people are searching for something they
expected this one to have
it.
Yeah.
Especially since they do keep the stats and it is very competitive. It would be the game that you would want to have a ladder, so to speak. Hacking. Real bad. That shit is next level bad.
Better than it was because they actually came up with some solutions. The problem is reporting it is still hard to do. And you're pretty much still relying on them to do the
and
vast
it's a free-to-play game. So people, when they get banned...
So they have like some hardware ID related stuff they're trying to work with, which sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, because sometimes hacks can spoof your ID. But it is still bad. There's no two ways around it. It's still bad.
Yeah, it's horrible.
The last session I did, 30% of my games, hackers.
Well, that was the thing. I was watching, I don't know whose stream it was, pretty well known. I think he might have been a TSM player.
Oh, okay.
And, he hadn't played, I think he was playing PUBG for like 2 weeks, and he finally hopped on to Apex.
Yeah.
Of course, I found this out because some random person liked his tweet that he was going live, and I saw that he was going live, even though I don't follow him.
Bless Twitter.
So I go on his stream, and he's playing Apex, and I was on there for 10 minutes the whole time. People were like, "Oh shit, you're playing Apex, man! Welcome back!" Blah blah blah, and he was just cutting it deep. He was like, I had to stop playing because the fucking hacking was so bad, and he's like, it's bad enough that I'm paraphrasing, but he's pretty much saying like, it's already bad enough that the game crashes and stuff, and then if you make it to the end, then there's a good chance that you're gonna run into a hacker that'll kill you from fucking the other side of the map.
R99 headshots from across the map.
And then that's the show, right?
Yeah.
So you can see the attitude of the streamers that are playing the game, especially the big guys that have egos, man. Like, they're really good players. They worked really hard to get good at shooters, and then all of a sudden,
by cheaters.
Yeah, they're just getting killed by cheaters. And then you got their chat.
Not everyone's Shroud who can just beat cheaters.
Exactly. So like you got really top tier guys that are playing that are getting killed, and then their chat is trolling them, going, "Oh, you got fucking wrecked," and then he's like, "Oh no, he's a hacker," and they're like, "Oh no, he's not a hacker, man. People are actually, you know how people fucking are, right?"
Of course, yeah.
And then it just pisses off the streamer. The streamer's like, "Fuck this, man. Just fuck this. I'm gonna go play the game I was playing before this."
Yeah.
And that's why Apex, in my opinion, is hurting bad right now.
Oh, it's definitely been a big, I think that it lost people and it continues to lose people for a bunch of different reasons. The hacking is definitely not one of the smaller ones, it's one of the bigger ones.
Yeah.
I think the first thing for me is that it lost a lot of people up front and there's still people crashing and whatnot with the game.
Yep.
So performance issues definitely lost a group of people there. Then you lost a group of people because the server issues are still present. The molasses lag. So when I last played, 30% hackers, 30% molasses lag, and then the last 30% were games I had a chance of actually getting somewhere.
Running deep.
And then, when you're mediocre as fuck or beyond, below mediocre like I am, that means that, 1 in every 15 games you're going deep and you have a shot at winning.
Yep.
And then 60% of that is either lag or hackers.
Yep.
And what is your incentive? So the performance, definitely a problem. The hackers, 100% big problem.
Yep.
And a lot of it stems from the fact that this is built on the Source engine. The first iteration of the Source engine. Same game that brought you Team Fortress 2.
Mm-hmm.
And so any of the hacks, any of the modifications, any of the whatever that worked with Team Fortress 2 work with this.
I didn't know that.
Which is why hacks happened so quick. Because people already know. I mean, this engine is old as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
They made the game look great. The game's beautiful, and that it kind of like is impressive to think that engine is producing
Yeah.
what it is. However, the underlying problems that it creates for the hacking side is still present, and because they're honestly, I don't think Valve to my recollection, did a hell of a lot other than the VAC stuff, which catches. I think sometimes it catches non-hackers more than it catches hackers.
Get fucked.
But they're having similar issues, and so, like I said in 4 podcasts ago or whatever, 5 even, when we were talking about this kind of situation, where I said originally this game's gonna have 3 months before people pack it up.
Mm-hmm.
We're just hitting that 3-month mark, and it's because, like I said then, people have already expended all of their patience in this genre specifically.
Yep.
With these issues that have happened in every one of the other games in the genre.
Yep.
So when this game dropped and it was unannounced, that gave it a lot of leeway.
Yeah.
Because people were willing to give it a little more time up front, not much, especially when it comes to development time. 3 months is fucking nothing. But for the developer, had a little bit of lead time because it was new, it was fresh, way different. I mean, the gameplay loop, it's a Battle Royale. Gameplay loop is the same, but the fact that they had classes obviously differentiated quite a bit. The fact that it was 3-man only got people used to that dynamic instead of just soloing or duoing all the time. And the revive mechanic as well was people really drew to that. The guns all felt good and were great. The problem is that all those issues, even though it's only 3 months, which, for a game like this is not any time development-wise.
But that feels like a year now.
But for the people playing it,
yeah,
they're not thinking it's been 3 months.
Yeah.
They're thinking, I just played PUBG for a year.
Yeah.
And I played Fortnite. And I played Realm. And I played whatever else was in the genre. DayZ back in the day, whatever.
Yep.
And I've already gone through all of this shit. I don't want to go through all of this shit again, especially when this is coming from a AAA company. We got burned with Call of Duty Blackout. Blackout was a hot fucking mess with shit tick rates and the gunplay.
Battlefield, it's all garbage.
Battlefield shit. So people are people. The thing is, people like the genre.
Yeah.
But the games just haven't held up, and this was the closest that they got, Fortnite notwithstanding, because I almost want to, like I said before, Fortnite's like the Nintendo of the genre. They're fighting their own battle, because it's so different from the other games that it's not even really comparable. It's not a military shooter.
No.
So people are burnt out on the previous games and projecting that onto Apex. Which is, again, why I mentioned nobody else has leaderboards. They've wanted it for fucking ever. They begged PUBG for fucking ever to do it as well. Never happened. A Realm Royale had some rating thing, but that also got cut down a bit or doesn't work like they were hoping it was going to be.
You basically get it isn't necessarily a ladder, but you get a rank. It's a ranking system.
Ranking system.
So you can go up to I think Grandmasters now, but it's it was like StarCraft, but without the actual ladder.
And I don't think the MMR actually affects who you even play with or anything.
It doesn't. It's not enough players.
You just have a ranking, right?
That's it.
So, so I think it's a lot of that for sure, and it's unfortunate, and what that, like you said, for the streamers, spills over into the streamers. They don't have a good time. The viewers see they're not having a good time. That puts a big dent in the numbers there. I don't know what their numbers are like right now. Because when the game came out, it was like 10 million people. So how many of those people are still around? I don't know, because it's on consoles and whatnot. So we don't know. It could just be dying on Twitch. But it could be still quite healthy in general. And we wouldn't know. But I also think that the first Battle Pass was so shit.
That hurt them.
That really hurt them.
Yeah, it hurt them.
People were like, what the fuck? Like, Octane's nice and all, but what the fuck is this Battle Pass?
Yeah, bro.
It's terrible.
The people in the community are like a 35-year-old or a 40-year-old woman. I'm gonna go with late 30s, and they've fucked the university studs.
Okay, hold on. How far are we into this podcast right now? Are we like 45 in?
Yeah, about that.
All right, 45 minutes deep before Jeff made a sex analogy. That's got to be a record.
It's a record.
All right, but continue. Middle-aged woman.
Middle-aged woman.
Yeah.
She's already done it. She's partied. She's had one serious relationship where she's been burned. She's dated the dude that won't stop playing Apex and won't fucking get out, and be a man and get a real job.
Yeah.
She's been down that road. And that is the battle royale communities at this point. They're the woman that is like, listen, I'm no longer dating these kids.
I'm looking for
I want
marriage.
a man. I want a man. I want marriage. I want stability.
Yep.
I'm not looking for. I don't need a dude with 6-pack abs that's young and is fucking.
I don't need a frat boy fuck.
No, I need a man. I need a dad bod.
Yeah.
And I need a man with a job.
Yep.
With health insurance.
Yes.
That's what I need in my life right now.
Yes.
That is the battle royale community in a nutshell.
Pretty much.
They've been it. They've done it. They've sucked every type of dick. They've licked every type of pussy. They've experimented in college. They've been there, done that. They're now late 30s, early 40s. They can't party like they used to. They don't want to deal with it. They're tired. They work hard. They just want to get on, do their thing, and get the fuck out. That's it. And if you can't provide that, it's over. I ain't even got no time for that.
No.
So you know what Apex did? Apex flipped the script. Apex came out of nowhere, right? This middle-aged woman was at the park with her
blind
kid.
date.
Was at the park with her kid, put on a blind date. Hot young dude comes up, 22 years old. She said, nah, I ain't fucking doing this. Oh, but wait. All of her friends are saying, oh, he's a nice guy. He's different than the rest. Oh, he's such a gentleman. He's got, you know what? He may be young, but he's mature. All right, fine. I'll fuck him for a little bit. I'll give it a try. So they go out.
You convinced me.
You convinced me. I'll try it. They tried it out. Next thing you know it, he stops answering the phone calls.
That's right.
He said, yeah, you know what? I'm going to stop playing Apex at 5. Next thing you know it's 8 o'clock. We haven't even had dinner yet. You find out that he actually is not an intern at a Fortune 500 company. He works at the gas station.
Called Fortune 500.
He's got 2 kids, one of which he had when he was 17, the other he had when he was 18. 2 different women.
Wow.
They both message you on Facebook.
Was he on Maury?
Jerry.
Oh, couldn't even get on Maury?
One of them was his cousin.
Oh, did he fight a midget?
Fucked one.
Oh.
One of them was a midget.
Oh, shit.
You find out all this shit and you go, you know what? Nice try. I'm the fuck out. That's what's happening right now in Apex.
Was one of them retarget?
One of the children was. So that's pretty much.
I'm going to hell. All right. That is true though. But like Apex, I think they're down like 70% viewer. They're like they're barely hanging top 10 these days.
Oh, they're hurting.
Especially if any of the big boys are off doing
And then on top
else.
of that, Shroud hurt his fucking elbow or some shit.
Well, he's still streaming.
Yeah, I know that, but it hasn't been as crazy for Apex. Like he hasn't been on the Apex grizzle.
Well, he
completely.
hasn't been playing it at all because he's playing Tarkov.
Oh, well, there you go.
Escape from Tarkov,
Damn,
which is like PUBG.
I've played it. It's fucking super like
except hard mode.
Yes. It's like playing Dark Souls the shooter.
Yes.
Where everybody is a fucking
you
boss.
Get shot once,
dead.
You're dead.
Yep.
It's like playing hardcore mode in friggin' Battlefield or Call of Duty back in the day. You get shot in the toe. GoldenEye. What was the mode in GoldenEye?
Golden Guns.
No. Well, Golden Guns, but it was. Oh my God! No, the mode is actually License to Kill.
There you go.
Which is just you get shot anywhere.
Dead.
That's pretty much what it is. So I was watching Shroud play that quite a bit. Almost made me want to play it, and then I realized I'm shit.
Oh, dude, that game's
hard. And then playing that game,
I played it for a few hours one night. Helly made me play it. It's a fun game. Like in concept, it's actually a good time.
Even the AI in the game.
Oh, hard as fuck. Oh yeah,
up.
Dude, it's hard as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those games where it's almost like a strategy. It's almost like a strategy shooter. Like you got to strategically fucking do shit, man. It's pretty crazy. But anyway.